Welcome to the Freddie Kissoon. Wel- wel- Welcome to the Freddie Kissoon show. All I'm saying, next time, bring the evidence. All you do, you come here, corruption. Just here. Next time you come, bring your stuff. I am not talking about that. I'm talking about you in 2024, December, saying there's corruption. Bring it.
Let me ask you this question. I would like to ask the AG to propose legislation for what we call small claims court. There are lots of poor people, to an example you just gave, that they have issues with others and sometimes with large firms, but the lawyer fee is greater than the fee you're claiming.
It is their
right.
Unlike the right that someone has, all of our rights exist in context.
What is the context of a second medical opinion?
Because you disrespected the process.
No.
Jesus, this is common sense, man.
Any situation which you seem to do, you're just dealing with Afro-Guyanese issues. If one, you can't bring and pull the leaders of the African community together, you're failing. And if two, you can't put forward a future, a blueprint, and a plan for African Guyanese, you're failing as well.
Hi there, pleasant Monday evening to you. In case you just joined us or you've joined us the past month, we have switched the Friday calling to Monday. That's to accommodate our co-host, Leonard Craig. He's a Seventh-day Adventist, so they've got something to do with the Seventh-day Adventist religion. I sprayed the studio this evening, so if Leonard Craig and I sneeze, please forgive us. I think I want to sneeze, but just sprayed the studio just to make sure there's no virus, this enclosed place. So, welcome to the program. You have an hour and a half to express yourself. Please keep it simple and clean. The word is clean. I mean, at least I have my bad ways, but we have to respect Leonard Craig, a very decent religious man. So just do not sully anybody's character. Do not use unsavory adjectives. This is not like those, there's nobody here in the studio this evening that remotely have anything in common with Wickford Burke and the rest of them. This is a program where public intellectuals inform the nation of what they think are the meaning and significance and underlying deconstructing meaning of social phenomena. We start this evening with a man named Dexter Todd. Do you know who's Dexter Todd? He's an attorney and he's running for a seat on the PNC list. And the PNC's Prime Ministerial candidate, Jaretta Fernand, said that if the PNC wins the election, that's by hundreds of millions of miracles. If the PNC wins the election, Dexter Todd will be the Attorney General. Well, I'll tell you what, if the PNC is elected and Dexter Todd is made the Attorney General, then I don't want to go there. I don't want to go. But let me tell you what Dexter Todd has done and is doing in Guyana. And tell me if this man, foreigners may not know this term, but you would know this term. Tell me if this man is past Guyanese, past this nation, and he should be ostracized right away and removed from the PNC list of candidates. Let me tell you what this man has done and is doing. He said he brought in an international team of investigators to investigate the Adriana Young death. But these people's identities have to remain secret. And these people are going to compile their report and give him it, and he's going to forward the report to the Guyana Police Force and the DPP. So the DPP, one of the most important, extremely sensitive institution in Guyana, the former DPP is now the Prime Minister of the UK. This lady is going to accept this report from a group of anonymous, invisible, faceless people and say, oh, okay, you did this, you did this, you did. Thank you. I am going to work on it. This team is going to hand over the report to the Guyana Police Force. Without the Guyana Police Force knowing where these team came from, were they from Timbuktu? Were they from some small state in the US, Montana, Wyoming? Were there people who didn't pass their courses at university? Were there ex-policemen that were disgraced? How can you come to a country? You will be interviewing police officers of the highest caliber. And we, myself and Craig, as public intellectuals, as academics, the media, journalists, political observers, we don't know who these people are. Do you know? Please call me. Leonard Craig number is on the screen there. My number is 614-5927. I'll repeat that 2 more times, slowly. 614-5927. 614-5927. Can you call me and give me any information about this team? Where are they from? Are they a Chinese team? Are they a mix of African American, Indo, Trinidad? Who is this team that is investigating a death that one of the most respected former RCMP, the crime agency in Canada, came down here. The man does consultancy in Canada. We know his name. So who? Leonard Craig. Please make some sense of it.
I actually didn't know you would bring that topic up, but the same things they threw at the government's feet and accuse
who is this
the police force and the government of. If what you said is true,
it's true. He gave an interview in the Starbucks and said that, and I did a column on it.
Then
and in the column
I read the thing, but I didn't accept it to be true that the people are actually here or actually coming. I saw it as a wish, so I didn't follow it.
He said they're here and they have to be anonymous.
If that is true, then
you see the level, comical.
The level, exactly. The level of double standard. And sometimes members of the public, sometimes you got to be careful who you follow. And again, I want to repeat. I have said, and I don't defend the police in any way. They blunder, they make big mistakes, they bungle aspects of the investigation. At least initially. And I gave the police force licks on this same program for not communicating enough with the public about the development of the investigation without, of course, compromising some of what they need to use internally to follow leads. So if you now beating up on the police for that, and then you're saying you bring in investigators, and it's, I mean,
faceless, nameless, invisible investigators.
The word you use is comical. I don't know. I don't wish to comment forward on that, but it is just more than just comical. Just comical.
Call us 676-3681. That's a WhatsApp number. Wherever you are, in any part of the world, call that number. and you get on to us. There's so much to talk about. How could a nightclub full with people see a man
ahead, make your point.
No. Callers have priority.
Hi there, good evening.
Hi, good evening, buddy. This is Freddie Kissoon show.
Yes, you're on to the show.
Yeah, good. I got a little something I want to clear up with you guys, man. I need some explanation. All right, this first Mr. Kissoon said this RTMP is some crime agency in Canada. That is the regular Royal Canadian Mounted Police, like how we got the Guyana Police Force.
Yes.
Right. And next thing with this sanction thing with this guy Mohammed, with this OPAC sanction, I need you to shine some light on that mess. Like, all right, but if somebody seen associating themselves with this guy and so, would they lose their visa and stuff?
His campaign manager, Odessa Pimus, didn't lose her visa.
I know, just asking.
All right. From my understanding of it is that if you are merely a friend or an associate, that may not get you sanctioned. However, if the OFAC office or its investigators determine that your friendship or your relationship or your business with a sanctioned person, an OFAC sanctioned person, is furthering their enterprise, you can be sanctioned.
Okay.
Casual friendships are not likely to be sanctioned. However, if they determine that your friendship, business, or relationship is furthering any criminality or furthering or helping you to escape the sanctions, then. So, for example, this guy cannot transact any business with U.S. companies, for example. He can't even buy something on Amazon. But if they find out that he giving somebody money to shop for him on Amazon, they can be sanctioned.
Get trouble.
Yes, because they are helping him to escape the effects of the sanction. Or
so explain,
they might be furthering.
He's asking something.
Yes.
Okay. Explain this minister lady, May Thomas, with her sanctions same time with the Mohammeds. She was associating herself with them. She was doing illegal stuff and so with them. She was laying tough parts and all kind of nonsense, right? She was this was the US thing, I'm me saying that. That she was aiding and abetting them to do the smuggling and whatever.
Right.
Good. So how come we still got she wrong freedom house and them thing? And we ain't and nobody else ain't getting sanctioned?
Remember, I hear you.
Official house.
Okay, ask out your question and let me answer.
She still got security. And how come nobody from the PP government not getting sanctioned?
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, the hotel with this video with this young girl that was apparently it looked like she was drunk. That couldn't be a normal drunk. That looked like it was drunk. And with this rape thing and so the hotel still up, the pub still operating.
Oh really?
Yeah, people posting pictures with business going on as usual.
You gotta be careful with what you see on the internet. The police closed down the thing.
The police closed it down?
Yeah, the police. The government of Guyana and the police force.
Let me pause on that one then. Well, explain to me the part with me, Thomas now.
All right, and I'm just giving you my understanding, right? I am not an OFAC lawyer or officer. My understanding is that May Thomas has since severed her relationship, any relationship she had with the Mohammeds. 1, 2, she is not a public figure as it is right now. I'm just my understanding. And I have been around Freedom House a lot and I have not seen her there. So I don't know where you
government house in Bethope.
I don't know where you get the information. However,
the house that she lives in Bethope next to the health center.
All right. I don't know where she lives.
Okay.
But that is I hope your information is accurate. But the point is, as people have always said, the sanctions are U.S. sanctions and they are financial. It is not a friendship. The ambassador heard her say merely having an ordinary friendship with somebody will not get you sanctioned. As I said just now, if they find that she is trying to do business with U.S. companies and somebody is facilitating that, they will be sanctioned. If they believe that she is still doing some business that is furthering those facilitation that you talk about, then those persons could be sanctioned.
No, well,
So merely,
I kind of worry because from small growing up, my grandmother, them from my Coney and them, they keep poking it in the head, Coolie people. And then I kind of scared now because what about if the president going to get sanctioned now? Because he got you wrong freedom house still.
Again, I'm saying I just be around Freedom House every day and I don't see her.
Mr. Ben stated that it was a setup. She didn't used to help them and she not going anywhere.
Okay.
Mr. Ben stated that it was on social media.
All right, I can't answer to something I never hear.
Okay.
Anyway,
well, I'm getting fact. Mr. Kissoon just sent some just announce his number. I can get the fax and if you got WhatsApp, I'll send it to the WhatsApp number.
I don't have a WhatsApp now.
all right.
Oh, you don't have WhatsApp?
No.
We're trying to limit each caller to 5 minutes.
Yeah, brother,
and you're
I'll
at
take
6.
up some of your time there. I'll take up some of your time. You enjoy your night, brother.
Good.
All right, buddy. Good.
Yeah. The sanction thing, I think he didn't call to really ask a question. He just wanted to make a point, right? But he pretended to be asking a question. But it is what it is. Hi there, you're onto the show. Good evening.
Hi, a very good evening, sir.
Yeah.
Know that we're in the election campaign and what's not, and as a person that is very concerned where we're heading and how things should be approached. What I'm looking at is the old age pension. Persons that reach 60 years of age, and they're not getting a pension. I know the government provided some kind of money that they should get a little for $200 or something $1,000, but as at the age 60 years of age, but then they got to reach 65 to get an old age pension. However, I would like the government to implement a system where that persons that don't have a they call it a pension at the age 60, I believe that that person should automatically come under the Pension Act because they're 60 years of age and they don't have a pension to get from NIS or nowhere. They have to wait until they reach 60 and some die in the process, etc. That's really my concern as a citizen, senior citizen of this country. The new government should implement certain systems. One more thing, and I got my way. I know that, as I said, that there are many things that are going on in our country. However, I know, and you know, that everybody knows that there is a lot of grants being given to our nation, loans from banks, etc. Now, as a citizen, how these things happen, how we pay back, what's the amount that we pay back in how many years, etc. And under which ministry or which resources are paying back these loans that billing a number of things, a number of infrastructure, etc. How these things are paid back and how long it takes to pay back. That's just my concern.
Thank you so much.
All right.
Have a pleasant night.
Good evening. Let me just deal with that quickly. Now, loans that countries take serve different purposes. Sometimes you take a loan to further or deepen a friendship with a country. So you go to India and take a loan from the Indian Exim Bank. It can be part of diplomacy. And you know that we have issues with Venezuela, for example, and so on. And when you deepen friendship with a country, they're more likely to side with you. And so don't look at a loan as merely just money coming in. Taking of loans is also part of our international diplomacy. So I don't want you to discount that and just look at loans. Secondly, most of Guyana's loans that we have taken in the recent past are what you call soft loan. Exim Bank loans are usually soft loans at very low interest rates. And it brings in also expertise in that you take an Exim Bank loan, it means the contractor has to come from the country where the loan is from. And that contractor may bring with him or her a different way of doing things. And the Guyanese engineers who work along with them may learn something new expertise. Some of these more developed countries, these larger countries, have been building certain things for years, or if not for so many years, they've been building so many things within a compact period, and all of that are benefits that comes with a loan. Hey, good evening. You're onto the program.
Yes, pleasant good evening to the program. Just want to make my contribution. The explanation that you give me with the loan, one thing you're forgetting to mention that whatever friendship, whatever diplomacy, the money still got to pay back. You still got to pay back the money unless there's a write-off. If there's no write-off...
No, well, I'm saying that they are on very favorable terms.
But
they are not...
It doesn't mean we don't have to pay it back.
Yeah, well, obviously we got paid back.
It doesn't mean the money that is not coming out of your coffin to pay back the people, whatever friendship or whatever.
What you said? Coffin? Coffers. You said coffin just now.
Bizarre, yeah.
From your coffers, you know, there's no Guyanese storms. It's coffin me coming from your treasury from
Yeah. No,
all right, go ahead.
Sorry, I thought you said coffin. Sorry.
Oh, don't be so technical, brother Freddie.
Okay.
Anyway, I listened to a program, I guess you had on your program, Dita Channel Edmond, and I want to make a correction that she said that when she was in Parliament, people voted for she. People voted for her, so she used our vote, she used the people that voted for her to make her point, whatever. But I want to advise Ms. Dita Channel Edmond, and nobody didn't vote for she. They voted for the APNU. They voted for a list. And I'm sure she was a part of that list. They didn't vote for she singular.
Not exactly.
They voted for APNU. And she was withdrawn from the list and going to Parliament. So she should not be saying that people vote for me, so I did what I had to do, whatever. Nobody didn't vote for she. And coming up in these upcoming elections, nobody's not voting for a singular person. You are voting for a party and a list, and you've been withdrawn from that list, and this is how you end up in Parliament.
Yeah.
So they should not mislead the Guyanese people by saying, but people vote for she, so she did what she had to do. They didn't vote for she, they voted for APNU. And yes, she was in Parliament on the 90% or 70 to 80% of black African votes. So
I will want to strike that comment from the thing. I not encourage you to go down that line.
So you saying majority of the votes at APNU?
No. I'm not saying anything, but that should not have meaning to a person serving in Parliament.
No, but she should not disrespect the votes. she misrepresented the vote.
So what about, okay, you're saying 70%. It means then that you are racializing this thing, and if she is saying that 30% of East Indian and Amerindian votes,
it's a reality, but Craig.
Listen to me. You have racialized it, and you're saying 70%. Hold on. Follow me here. You're saying 70% of the people are blacks that voted, and she is sitting there because of black votes. But suppose she feels strongly about the other 30% who are non-blacks, and she feel that she had to represent them.
But those 30% wanted, or why did she listen?
No. Hold on.
When did she know? When did she? As she said that she went home back. When did she know that the PNC is a bad party? Only the day that she stand up. She didn't know January. She didn't know February. She didn't know last year 2024 that the APNU was a bad party and people are bad. Why they wait on? She used the party, used it for the parliament salary, and then when the parliament is dissolved, then she gets upset at the PNC and they do the bad and the bad and the bad. Nothing wrong if you want to go over. Nothing right if you want to go over. But if you know these people are so bad and so deadly and they do not have this wrong thing, why are you waiting until the last up-teen moment? You're sitting in there, hide and split, hide and seek. When you know your loyalty is not to the people that you're going there to represent. You're not there to represent the people. You're just sitting in there fooling people. And then when the president dissolves the parliament, then you run out of your job over. If this PNC was a bad party and they're doing a rather wrong things, she should have left since January 2024, since she know that these people has been doing wrong things to her. Since then she should have left and go over. Not sit down inside there on the vote that gets she in there, and then at the last moment they drop over and you say that and you say what? Those things are treachery. It is treachery. It is true that if we are encourage those type of behavior, we in deep trouble going forward in this country with Parliament. That's not the way. If I put you in there to represent me in the Parliament with my vote, you can't take me vote and do what you want with it.
All right. There is a converse side to that. We are limiting the calls to 5 minutes.
I wanted to reply to you, but
thank you.
But hold on. There is a converse side to that. Do you know that the party also have put up the power to recall somebody if they believe that person is not representing their interests well? It therefore means then that the parties in the party's judgment, she was representing them well. You also got to take that on board.
The party got to take some blame as well. The party got to take some blame as well. Because I would have recalled she could try not for giving all them a long time ago. I know them as school chores.
Don't use those words. Don't use those words, please.
Why you denigrating? Sir, why you denigrating people because they make a choice?
She was a co-chair in Parliament. By her own words, she's a co-chair. She, as a Kissoon, all them, they are co-chairs in Parliament.
All right. Thank you for coming on, buddy. Good.
Well, there's a response to that, and while I'm talking, the calls are priority. I don't think you could fit, and you shouldn't fit people in a particular mode. Somebody may not like what is going on in an organization, but there may be the straw that broke the camel's back.
Good evening. You're on to the Freddie Kissoon Show.
Yeah, good evening. Every election you always hear about manifesto, right? For me, all these years me living on this thing, me never see one manifesto yet. And me believe that it should be cheap to print out this manifesto and share it out when election time, like when you got your rally and things, so people can see. But every time, all the party, not only PPP and PNC, all the party does always talk about the manifesto, but me never seen.
All right, let me share my experience with you quickly. I used to be a member of the AFC, and in the AFC, even before it became part of the coalition, we used to print our manifesto on like a newspaper, and used to walk the streets and just share it out. The PPP used to do the same.
I was telling you about my experience growing up.
And APNU did the same. That was my experience. I am not sure what the smaller party do, but I am telling you, they print thousands upon thousands upon thousands.
In my days, they used to share out
and they used to walk house to house and share it out.
They sure nobody in me surrounding get no
Where do you live, sir?
Well, me used to live in industry, but me overseas now.
Oh, you're overseas now? Because I would bring one personally to you.
Yeah, but leaving out the manifesto, right? You see, member of parliament and like minister and opposition member of parliament and things, they don't have to pay tax, right? And them just get duty-free vehicle. Why not?
They don't have to pay tax on their parliamentary salary.
Yeah, but
if they earn any other money, they have to pay tax.
Yeah, but that is a big salary compared to normal Guyanese and people, right? But what I'm trying to say, right? Every 3 years or every so much year, they just get a duty-free vehicle, right? That is why they're driving Prado and all them fancy vehicle, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why not in this next 5 years, one of the parties ever here up in the 5th year, just before the election, we could give every Guyanese that could afford it a duty-free vehicle. I see nothing wrong with that. We did in 2025, and everybody get the feeling what them getting, because they're not paying tax, but we paying tax. You understand?
So
yeah.
You're a mature man. You should know the past 100 years, 200 years, the past 50 years, you treat your parliamentarians with respect. They are parliamentarians. They carry the country forward. They shape the country. And they're entitled to you know how many people want a visa? You should be glad you talking about privilege. You're a privileged person. You gone and you migrate. You're sad that you're gone and leave other people who can't migrate like you?
No. Me feeling that though the country going so good, it's time for me come back home. You understand? Me feel good about the country.
Here now. Come back home before the election. I can give you the manifesto personally, and we can sit down and gaff.
Anyway, sir, thanks for coming through. But everywhere in the world, Guyana must have the poorest parliamentarians. In Europe, United States, each parliamentarian have an office with a secretary, with research assistant.
Let me tell you that is not true. In 2012,
what is not true?
Right?
What is not true?
No, it's not true that Guyanese parliamentarian, well, me not know about the people them in the parliament, but me know about the president's salary. In 2012, the president's salary was beating Kamala Passad Bissessa, what Trinidad. At that time, you know, they still know, they had the largest economy in the Caribbean. And she salary was $42,000 TT. And we president's salary was like $150,000 TT in 2012, me talking about.
That number is not accurate.
No, that number accurate. Even the pension. This last election, it had a big problem here in Trinidad that the man getting 80,000 TT as pension. And we president getting far more than that since about 2012. Barjag was getting real plenty money. So it's not true that all Guyanese parliamentarian, I mean, I know a parliamentarian, I mean, nobody president of Guyana getting far more money since that time, more than Trinidad, what was like the largest economy in the Caribbean. Me and it still is.
All right. Thanks for coming, Joe.
Yeah.
I want to perpetuate an argument with him, but his numbers are not right.
Of course, and not only that.
Hi, good evening. You're onto the show.
Yeah, good evening, gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Something is bothering me, man.
Mm-hmm.
Recently, the president opened the state-of-the-art Diamond Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Do you recall that?
Okay, go ahead.
Yes, and recently, a patient, a woman, went there and had to be transferred to the Georgetown Hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Is somebody fooling somebody?
Okay.
Is the president fooling the people of this country? You have a state-of-the-art hospital at Diamond, and you have to transport that patient to Georgetown. The patient died. What is going on? It means that the facilities at Diamond is not up to standard. Would you agree with me?
I can't agree with you unless I have the facts. Exactly what she was
transpired.
Georgetown Hospital is one of the largest hospitals in the region, and it has specialized departments that no other hospital, even private hospitals, don't have. I can tell you something.
No, Mr. Kissoon, I have to stop you there. Recently, in the Adriana case, when the pathologists wanted a full body scan, they couldn't do it at Georgetown. They had to go to Balwin Singh.
No, I'm not.
They don't come to cover with.
No. What I was saying in the specific case, we don't know what was the lady's problem that she had to be transferred to Georgetown Hospital. I don't think no state hospital outside of the Georgetown Hospital is equivalent to the Georgetown Hospital. I don't think.
The modernization of these hospitals to state of the art, you telling me that they're not up to standard with Georgetown?
Sir, just hear me out on this, please.
The government is fooling us then, man. Y'all get a grip of this.
I hear you, but just hear me out on this one thing.
Yeah.
There is no hospital in the world, even in the mighty USA or whatever, there's no hospital in the world that has every single equipment for every single illness. And that is why some hospitals specialize. And again, we are saying that we do not know the specific illness the woman had. So if you build out a hospital at Diamond, you got to tailor it to match some certain need, right? And so state of the art doesn't mean that it has everything for every condition, but it means for the conditions that is treatable at that hospital, the technology is state of the art.
I could give you one example. If you got a brain problem, the hospital for that is the Georgetown Hospital. They have more facilities. So and more or Diamond or West Coast would send you to Georgetown Hospital.
Okay, so this modernization of these hospitals in the outer regions, you're telling me that the government is spending all their money.
No, man, you're missing the point. You're missing the point. The point is you're equating these hospitals with the Georgetown Hospital. So if you open a state of art and more, it has to be equivalent to the Georgetown Hospital. The Georgetown Hospital is
capacity, Mr. Kissoon?
Pardon me, what?
It has to have the capacity to entertain any condition.
No. That is not so anywhere in the world.
No, you're under serious misconception.
Even in Trinidad, health system was advanced to ours.
No.
So y'all are saying that the Georgetown Hospital is the hospital to take care of everything. That's what y'all saying, right?
No,
as many things as we can take care of.
Always saying it has more specialized department than outlying hospitals. That's all we're saying.
And that is what obtains in most countries. certain
Okay,
if you go in New York City now, you go to some hospital, the people do the initial check on you and look at your condition. They can transfer you to another hospital that has more specialists in that particular field.
Specialize in trauma medicine. You have hospitals specialized in neurosurgery.
I should have find out what was the condition.
Exactly. That is what you need to do.
That caused her to go to Georgetown. But I feel that it was nothing special, you know.
But
Just the inefficiency of that hospital at Diamond, where the big pomp and ceremony was done, and it didn't fit.
All right, sir. Any other? Well, you're over your 5 minutes, so.
All right.
Yeah, thanks for coming through.
Right.
I think this last caller is under some great misconceptions. Freddie, I interacted. I remember.
But I think anybody would know. Georgetown was a 500 or 5,000 bed hospital.
You taking an unknown call?
No. When they say things, we get into libel.
Go.
The person who just called in.
Unknown, we got see.
We don't call. You could call unknown and cuss up a judge and cuss up somebody in the most cowardless way, and we responsible
We have
for that.
to see a number.
Yeah.
Good evening. You're on to the show.
Good evening, Mr. Craig and Mr. Kissoon. You see, I like the last caller. You see those chap. I don't want to respond to him. You know why? Ignorance is a rassy thing. You have to get your facts. I went to the Georgetown Hospital. I'm from Linden. I go to the Georgetown Hospital. When I go to the Georgetown Hospital, I was so surprised that this is a hospital I didn't come to about 10 years. You get an elevator when you go into the male ward and the female ward. All these things are the upliftment we use in these hospitals, and everything is free. You see the doctor, this was saying the doctor, the specialist, and you seen everybody free. Then you go down to different department. So you see these guys are this guy with just he don't have sometimes he must even never travel. All of these guys are stuck because they hate the government.
Yeah.
This is my thing.
Oh.
Yeah, Freddie, I don't usually get sick. I've never been ill and went to a hospital. But when I was living in Germany, when I was studying in Germany, I developed an ear infection. And I thought it's something that would just pass. So I was treating it like that it can just pass. And in the middle of the night, I start getting a ringing headache and a ringing, throbbing in my ears. Good evening, you're onto the program.
Yeah, President, good night again. These hospitals that is building around the country, you've listened to when Vice President Joe explaining to the media and authorities what these hospitals do. You have listened to him.
Go ahead.
When he go ahead and talk about these hospitals and what had happened and what had happened and what they don't do and what they don't do. I don't think I will do when he explains.
Okay, go ahead. Well, just make.
What's your point, sir?
Based upon what he is saying, for example, you have Fort Wellington at West Borbies. So when Bath open, the hospital that is opening at Bath will be far, far, far more improved than Fort Wellington. Like when you have Diamond Diagnostic Center that you have there. So when this Diamond Hospital open, it's supposed to be 10 times better than what Diamond used to do. Yes, you may have to refer something to Georgetown, but the way you used to send everything, you send it to Georgetown, send it to Georgetown. With the addition of these hospitals, there are other things.
It will be reduced, but you will still have to do some of that.
You didn't listen to
depending on the condition.
You didn't listen to our response. Our response was that you will need to refer people to Joshua Hospital.
So why you call it state of the art? Just say the hospital.
No, sir. You know, state of the art means you. I don't think you. All right, go ahead with your comment. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What state of the art mean?
I will tell you. I will tell you what state of the art means,
sir,
and you should know what state of the art means.
State of the art refers
modern
to
facilities.
The modernity of it with respect to the illness that it treats.
Listen, sir.
Follow me here again. Whatever illness the hospital can treat.
The argument now, Brother Craig, listen. I think y'all should, as the support and champion of the PP, y'all should get the information what this hospital does do and make it.
And we could say the same.
No. We could bring a list.
Same for you. We could say your anti. We could say the same for you. You got to get your facts right because you're anti-government.
You that they said, Freddie. As Diamond open, say to the public what can Diamond do.
Right. I think, sir, I want to agree with you on that. The people who administer, the people who administer the Diamond Hospital or the health system should probably put out a list of conditions that these hospitals, but generally...
I'm not too sure hospitals do that.
Exactly,
anyway.
Hospitals don't do that because most of these hospitals have what you call GMOs.
Let's take this forward.
Right? Hi, good evening. You're onto the show.
Hi, good evening, Leonard. Good evening, Freddie. I'm calling, and I'm a big fan of you guys. I wait patiently every week to read Leonard's Mondays are special. And Freddie, I accumulate yours during the week when I have enough time to read them. My issue tonight, Freddie, let me go right off the bat. I support the PPPC government for our next term in office. These people are doing a massive amount of work in this country, and they deserve to take this country forward, not for themselves, not for power, but for the nation, for the people of Guyana. However, I have a few concerns. Are you there?
Yes,
Hello?
sir. Yeah, we're here. Go ahead.
Okay, good. However, I have a few concerns. We are seeing a lot of inaugurations and stuff. My concern tonight are the hospitals, the state of the art. Man, I'm so proud of these hospitals. But Freddie, I got to tell you, and Leonard, what is going on at these hospitals is not the government, but the administration. The government is responsible to make sure that these hospitals are equipped with the right people to manage them. Look at Diamond Hospital. They close up the hospital on the street, right? On the public road. Fine. They took all the staff over to the new site in the scheme. Freddie, you know people are getting torn back from that hospital on a daily basis. They say they don't have doctors.
Really? That is accurate?
That is accurate, sir. I live in Grove. I live in Grove, and a lot of people are going there, and they got to end up taking taxis, and they have to go to other areas, and they have to look private. Listen, this government have spent massive...
You're talking about the new Diamond Hospital?
Absolutely, Freddie. Absolutely.
Why they're turning back people? Why?
They're saying they don't have doctors. Many times they don't have doctors. I'm not talking about you readily walk in the morning. And so I'm talking if you have an emergency and you go there. If you go there right now, they will tell you they don't have doctor to attend you. Something is missing. The equipment is there. The facility is there. There is a security and everything. But I can tell you this, Freddie. The feeling I had when I heard about what was going to happen in that hospital, but that is yet to be seen. It's not the government I'm blaming. To some extent, yes, they need to make sure we have the resources. There's the human resources. Not everything is not physical resources and financial resources. They need to have the human resources. I am appealing to you guys to use your good platform to talk to the government and to make sure that we get what they have said they're giving us from these hospitals.
Okay, sir.
Thank you guys so much, and I hope that
I hope the relevant authorities are listening.
I do too, and I know that you guys. I would like you to talk more about it. I saw they open the other one and more, and I am proud of that also. But what they said these hospitals are going to do, let the hospital do it. The thing that is missing is the human resources. I don't know if we don't have enough doctors, but if we're going to make hospitals, we should make sure we have the human resources to go in and manage these hospitals.
Of course, it's common sense. If you go to a school, you have to have teachers. Yeah.
Absolutely. So thank you guys very much. Have a great evening.
All right.
These are things I hope the relevant authorities would look into.
Hey, good evening. You're on to the show.
Hello?
Hello, good evening. Good evening.
Yes,
You're on to the show.
sir.
My answer, Freddie Kissoon.
Yes,
sure. Sir, go ahead. Hello, sir.
Hello?
Yes, you're
Please
on.
go ahead, sir. I have a big voice. You're hearing me? Please go ahead.
Hey, good night, Mr. Freddie. Hello?
Oh, my goodness, sir. Please go ahead. That's the fourth time I've told you that.
Yeah. Just calm down. I'm going ahead. Calm down, sir. Calm down.
Well, I would calm down if you would stop saying hello. I would calm down. This is the only call the only call I wasn't calm down.
Just go ahead. Just go ahead. Make your point.
I watch your phone. I watch your program every night, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Freddie. I'm a fan of your show. Okay?
Okay, boy.
People want to get through.
What I'm saying, it is very educational and everything, but sometimes, man, I don't know where you guys aim behind the program. But what I'm saying, you guys have to listen to people too, because I know you guys are representing the PPP over the case, but give people opportunity to speak. Why you guys are always just, especially you. I know you went to UG, you taught me in class, and you said,
Look.
We get breaking transmission. We can't continue with this call.
You know what he's doing?
Apparently listening to
his, listening to him. His phone and he's listening to.
Yeah.
But sometimes this program been going on for 3 years, and I've learned a lot from these calls. What he's been looking at, he hasn't seen people call this program and abuse the government and say they don't like the government.
The caller just before, he said he liked the government, but
he called people abusing and said the hospital.
Yeah, just make your point. Yeah.
He said we're not allowing people to talk.
And another guy called and said that, the government fooling people. We didn't think. Hey, good evening. You got to turn your TV down. Good evening. You're onto the program.
Good evening.
Hey.
Hi. Good evening. And I just like to make a contribution.
Go right ahead.
From 2015, I want to say it was a great blessing to the country when APNU went in, because why I'm saying that, because people get to understand exactly what they give back to the people. And I think that was the greatest change for Guyana, that people understand, because they were promising so much job and every single thing to the people. And afterwards, exactly what the president has said. So I want to put it this way. It was a blessing and I opening for people, because there's no speculation anymore. There's a clear vision what the PPP can do and what the PNC did for the people. The next thing about the hospital, I went to Queen's General Hospital and I had a head problem. They had to transfer me from Queen's General to Long Island Hospital because it's a specialist at Long Island Hospital. So every hospital would not have the same equipment or the same doctor to cure any disease. And that is in America. Thank you very much. That is my contribution.
This guy calling back. We should take his call. This person calling now.
Yeah. People need to be given their...
Hello, good evening. You're onto the program. No one gone.
Well, I wanted to say,
Good evening, you're onto the program.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes?
The person who you usually call.
We're not hearing you properly.
Yeah, I'm the person who would usually call into your program from time to time.
Oh, I don't. There's so many people calling.
I know many people would. And so I'm going to get more to be more specific. And I would ask you for a number of months now, if you could invite the Minister of Health onto your program.
Yeah. I remember. I don't know if it's you. I remember more than one people say that.
It goes way back when I saw you one time and I spoke with you.
I will do it again. I've invited him several times.
Yeah, when you had a lady who was on your program, you and Gildari speaking about cancer.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
I will invite him again, sir.
Yeah, but I just want to express something, Mr. Kissoon. Let me just make one thing clear. Guyana doesn't have a state-of-the-art medical facility. Even CARPO, that deals with testing and all these things that are out of Trinidad, the lab that is out of Trinidad, even that is not state-of-the-art. And they're far more advanced than us. They can do gene sequencing, stem cell culturing, and all these things.
That's not hospital, sir. That's a lab.
No, it's a lab.
That's a research lab, which is different from a hospital.
Hold on, Mr. Craig.
Mm-hmm.
I don't make mistakes when it comes to this.
Okay.
I'm precise with what I'm saying. I'm just making a point about a lab.
Okay.
That a lab who's supposed to be so advanced, it is not. So I'm saying to you, in this hemisphere, especially in Guyana, there is no state-of-the-art medical facility. If a pandemic was to come and hit this country, we can't do isolation, purification of samples, or anything of that sort. We're not.
You know what you have to do, sir? Hold on, sir. Define for us what you think is state of the art, and then let's continue.
But that is what I'm saying. State of the art means that it's a complete facility that can deal with any form of
No. You're stretching the definition of state of the art.
Mr. Craig, let me talk with Mr. Kissoon. This is not your alley, man.
There's no such facility on earth, sir.
Lecture me this, Mr. Craig.
I have visited more hospitals overseas than Mr. Kissoon.
It doesn't matter how much you visit, you don't understand.
And I am saying to you, there is no such facility anywhere on the face of the earth.
Mr. Craig, you ever heard of a place called, what is the place that is the authority when it comes to oncology? You ever visit there?
Oncology is just one branch of medical science. They don't deal with everything in the world, sir.
Mr. Craig,
sir,
I am asking you something. What place?
Frankly, sir, I don't want to be rude. Right? I really don't want to be rude, but...
No, you go ahead and be rude.
But you're bordering on talking nonsense.
I can't, Mr. Craig, listen to me. I don't want to be rude either. But it is
No, you go. Go ahead and say what you have to say.
Mr. Craig, listen to me. It is rumored that the former government sent you to study and you didn't pick up a proper certificate. So you can't tell me.
No. Because he tell you you're talking nonsense, you're getting personal. And why are you transmitting? Why are you transmitting what other people say?
He could have asked me the question, I would have answered.
He still there?
No, he's gone. He ain't gonna be there. These guys are cowards. You can just say something, you can just belt out something and just drop the thing. But I'm saying, I have traveled.
Let's give the callers.
Hi, good evening.
No, yes, good evening, Mr. Craig and Mr. Freddie.
Yeah.
All right. Well, question.
Mm-hmm.
Why is it these cricket grounds are so cannot be completed
up to now.
No, you're asking the wrong people. But if you want to make a comment, make a comment. But to ask us why is it,
Okay,
I don't know.
All right.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, I have observed. I mean, growing up and stuff, back in the day, all these village grounds and stuff used to be in tip-top shape.
Yeah.
Now most of these grounds are non-existent. You have, like for instance, you could recall, they had an issue at the Tushin Sports Club where some guys were playing cricket and then another guy came and put them out and said that the ground is a private ground and so on and so on. Well, in the area in the Tushin scheme had a ground, the government take it now to build schools. Most of these housing areas don't have facilities. If you go in Diamond, they got a big ground, you just throw waste in it and stuff. You don't have no recreational facilities in these areas. So I want to know what happened. I know growing up as a kid, we had those. We used to go to the ball field in the afternoon and we used to play, and had a good time. But now you go everywhere, you see the ground there, but it's filled with garbage. It's not properly maintained. Cows grazing. I mean, it's very frustrating. What
All right. You get another point or another comment?
No, that's basically me. I love sports, so I was just looking in that direction. Right?
Yeah, thanks for coming through. But quickly, I would want to say to those viewing that I've heard it mentioned by the Ali administration that in this next term they're going to pay a lot of attention to community grounds and community projects. So
that's something serious.
Probably
they should pay attention to it.
Probably that your wish will come true.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. I am going to say this. That
you won't be funny with her, man.
No. I'm going to say because it's clear.
This comes with the territory.
Hold on.
This comes with the territory.
It is clear that a lot of people don't understand what state of the art means.
Yeah, they don't.
It is clear that they don't understand that. Hi, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. I order a query is being made about community, but grounds, not grounds.
Community grounds, yes.
But I want to say, you two gentlemen are supposed to be two highly educated people. Freddie used to boast about where he went and studied and so forth, and I think you said he went to China and all this type of thing. Now you start building. You came into government 2020. If you guys are honest and use your intellect that you have, you should come up with the right answer. You came into government in 2020 and meet facilities already, works already commenced. It was budgeted for, and what it was contract signed, and work commenced. When it came into power in 2020, I'm speaking about the ground, the track at New Amsterdam, which was the farm of Bornholm Park. I'm speaking about the track in Linden, which was the Wisrock, and the other one which we're trying to convert, the Mackenzie ground. Those projects commenced in 2020. Now, you're going to tell me, after 5 years, those grounds can be completed? We did the Demerara Harbour Bridge project starting, I don't know when a few, but based upon evidence, it progressed. Now, you can't tell me the Demerara Harbour Bridge is an easier project than those grounds. And the Demerara Harbour Bridge is progressing real smooth. They build over to Somebody Road in no time. They build Crane Road in no time.
You will compare the Demerara Harbour Bridge with cricket grounds that have to...
You listen to
that is the point.
To the announcement.
Let him make his point.
I'm telling you that these grounds are taken in after 5 years. They're not complete, but these other big mega projects are progressing fastly. So the simple answer is that these grounds are not being completed simply because it is discrimination. It is not pure peace area. This is what I'm trying to get at.
All right.
5 years.
Any other point? Any other point you want to make?
To race. You know,
it is not Freddie.
No. Listen. Every time, I think after a while, we know who you are, and you could anticipate what you're going to say. Anyway, Saul, I think you've called previously this evening, right? Thanks for coming too. Let's give other people a call. Thanks. Let's give other people a call. That'll give people a chance. Everything puts down to race. Oh my goodness. So
I don't know for sure. I can't respond too much to that because I don't know for sure when these grounds started, if they actually started in 2020 or if they were actually started by the previous administration, as he said. I am not so sure. So I don't want to get into responding to that. Good evening. You're on to the show.
Good evening, Skipper, Mr. Craig and Mr. Kissoon. I just want to ask you a question. This is that y'all can't get the police commissioner on this program and the Home Affairs minister? Invite them on the program?
Yes, we did.
We can try.
We did 2 weeks ago and he said he will get back to us.
Yeah, because the reason they said they got a nice nuisance program on, they're doing this and they're doing that. We got people opening a Chinese restaurant in Sandy Bob Street and by Millington Street. I know Freddie know the place good because I used to pass through Millington Street and I know Freddie very well. And this is so nice. Right now it's nice. You can close off at 15:15.
The Chinese restaurant get nice?
Yeah, Chinese supermarket, sorry. The supermarket.
It get nice?
Supermarket? People go outside the supermarket and drink and play loud music.
And he does not pay, he don't have a license. Like that. He doesn't have a license to sell alcohol on the spot. Now this is the kind of things that are going on. And then when they finish nighttime, they got a couple of them sit down get smoking dope. Right? We got a station in Kitty, but like the policemen don't work till morning when they can't even for washing Sandy Bob Street.
You don't, your thing at Sandy Bob Street is nothing compared to what we have to face at Movie Town Car Park.
I know.
You should hear what went on at Movie Town Car Park from Sep. This is not loud music. I know that the word loud is an inappropriate word. And this thing goes on every Sunday, every Saturday at Movie Town. And I definitely will have, I definitely will ask the president or the Home Affairs Minister to do something about Movie Town.
Exactly, because what happened in these cases, it starts small. Because since last year, I was on a program and I'm telling you about it. Now it developed a bigger thing, a bigger ansness. Right? You understand? I know you're going through there, right? But what I'm saying is because they didn't put a stop to it from the first. You understand? So it continues. And this is the kind of things we need the Minister of Home Affairs and the police chief to come on the program and let me talk about it.
He said he will come. We called him 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, he promised to come. Yeah.
Look, Mr. Egil. Mr. Egil will pass and see something doing. He stop with the vehicle and he tell you can't do this or you can't do that and he come back and check back again. That's the minister. That's the man that's doing the job. What the Home Affairs Minister doing? And they're not coming out to the people. Right? So these things excavate. It's just like what happened at the thing with the girl, at the thing with the rape story, because nobody checks the bars when they're closing. They ain't no closing time. They ain't no opening time. They got the lay girls going in there and act anything. They ain't no regulations. These things are supposed to put in place.
All right.
Right? Right, Skipper?
Yeah, all right. Thanks for coming through.
Get him on the program because they said they got a nice nuisance story going on. It's got Carl Tillington, let police people come here. You got Kitty Station, a new branch station like the police bend over. Right? Thank you.
All right, thanks for coming through.
Noise nuisance way, the police really got, the Minister of Home Affairs really got to do something. But noise nuisance, you should live by me, movie town car park.
Well, they have like a session, like a...
Yeah, like they come there with their cars and they drink. This thing is not normal noise.
Okay.
This thing is not normal noise. This thing is gonna...
I know they normally have that kind of session like at the creek or the beach
that
so
kind
on.
Of, when you hear
but that is the place for it. Yeah, not in a residential.
If if I meet the president in a couple of weeks to come for some reason, I can ask him if he can talk to Ropes and Ben. I don't know, or if he, this noise at Movie Town car park is terrible. And this is over 12 o'clock. And when, even before, this is not normal noise, Craig. This is like, you know, when you have a huge concert, when you have a Beyonce concert, the kind of sound system that those concerts would have, they have that at Movie Town car park. And you could imagine the amount of residential cars, residential places around there. Anyway, 676-3681. That's our number. Calling and give your views.
I wanted to revisit this thing about the hospital again, so that people understand
what state of
that there is no hospital on the face of the earth that treats every condition. It is.
The guy didn't say he went to Queens and sent it to Long Island.
Exactly, and I was giving my thing earlier. I studied in Germany. And as I said, I don't usually get sick. I don't go hospital. But I had this thing in my ear, and in the middle of the night, it woke me up with severe pain and all of that. And I went to a hospital that is well appointed. Good evening. This is the guy that called.
I'm trying to get a WhatsApp call, but I can't get through WhatsApp.
For some reason, my WhatsApp now not working.
Your WhatsApp not working?
Thank you.
Hello? Egon. Yeah, and I was saying I went to a well-appointed hospital, which I would call state-of-the-art. But the hospital was state-of-the-art for the things that they treat. And an ear infection wasn't one of those things. Something as simple as an ear infection. So what the guy did, he used his doctor skills, because first he got to be trained as a general doctor. And he tried to soothe my pain, and then they bundled me up, put me in a hospital vehicle. It wasn't an ambulance because, thing. And then they sent me to another hospital that deals with ear infections. And that is Germany, and the hospital was 12 stories high, and massive hospital, and why this? Yeah, it was a massive hospital. The hospital smells so clean that if something fall on the floor, you would be tempted to pick it up and eat it. Good evening. You're onto the program.
Good evening. Good evening. Good evening to Freddie and yourself and everyone that's listening. So I'm listening to the program tonight for a while, and I normally listen to the program. One of your callers specifically spoke about the Diamond Hospital and the shortage of doctors and stuff like that. I think he's over exaggerating.
Yeah,
What
I would want to think so.
What I can say to you, because of the level of the facility, everybody now feel that Diamond Hospital have all the answers, and the hospital on a daily basis is overwhelmed. The level of comfort in the hospital, patients don't want to leave the hospital. I have witnessed that. People, the comfort is like second to none, and the care that is given by the staff, the care that is given is also of top quality. And because of that, a lot of people, when they should have really gone to the Georgetown Hospital, they're diverting and heading to the Diamond Hospital. And it is going to create a little problem for a while until the novelty of the hospital.
Until people understand, yeah.
So we have to bear with what's going on for now. It's a situation just created by excitement. People just want to be associated with what's going on at the hospital there. But like every other facility, there are minor glitches, nothing to complain about really, because even the staff at the hospital understand that top quality care is required of them. And at this particular junction, they're not about to slip up and make any mistakes. And so it's very unfortunate the other day that a 22-year-old died at the hospital. And, we are in a silly season, this political season, where everybody will try to make it into an issue. But people die all the time, and in all over the world and different hospitals. While that young lady died there at Georgetown, she died because she was transferred actually, but they tried to blame it on what's going on at the Diamond Hospital. But we will get past this phase, and nobody. It is more or less a wolf cry. But like I said, we will get past this phase, and when we do, we won't have these complaints. As soon as this political season is over and the PPP is back in office, it'll be another 5 years mourning and groaning for the opposition and the trolls and all of that. But the government, this government, Guyana government, Air Finale-led administration has done tremendous. The blind can see and the deaf can hear the transformation that has took place in this country. And it will continue to happen. And we are voting solidly for the PPP Civic. And it is evident by the mammoth crowds that the tsunami, the youth tsunami all across the country.
You're getting in your promotion.
But what I'm saying though, it's reality. It's reality. A few weeks ago, it seems as though the Mohammed campaign was going to look. A day in politics is a long time, and what has happened over the last 2-3 days, the PPP has moved leaps and bounds in this campaign. The momentum is really truly on. And look, it's clear for the world to see that the PPP is a clear-cut winner. Without even going to the ballot. And when we go to the ballot, it is going to be a complete obliteration of all other parties. Okay. You watch and see. And thank you for having me on your program today.
Yeah. Thanks. Freddie, that gentleman came on the program to promote his party. Solid, man.
We allow both sides.
Yes.
I think
that's a fact.
I think a guy called anti-government guy called 3 times.
Good evening. You're on to the show.
Yeah, Mr. Craig. You have a program there where people can call in and express their views. But when people are expressing their views, you want to railroad them. Give me a chance. Let me explain myself.
Excuse me. You how many times you called before this evening?
No, I now call back. I was disconnected.
You didn't call earlier when the program started?
Yes, and I was disconnected.
Just finish up your point and let's move on.
I never said that all specialty hospital constitutes a hospital that does every single thing under the sun. I never said that. What I was telling you is that a specialty hospital, a state-of-the-art hospital, is a hospital that does a specific number of treatments, or they deal with a number of different areas, but they're completing it. For example, the authority in the world for oncology is a hospital in America called Solon Kettering. When you go to Solon Kettering, they can treat any form of cancer. They can treat breast cancer, ovarian cancer, brain cancer, benign trophoblasts, everything you think about they can treat. That is a state-of-the-art hospital. We don't have anything like that here. Name me one area, whether it be cardiology or nephrology, that I can go to and have every single thing.
All right. You got any other point you want to make?
Mr. Craig, you have a call-in program where people can call and offer
You're talking about a specialty hospital, sir, that specializes in oncology. That is not a state-of-the-art hospital.
What
That's a specialty hospital, sir.
No. Mr. Craig.
And a specialty hospital can be state of the art or cannot be.
Qualified to speak on medical technology or medical sciences?
No, but you're talking nonsense.
How I could be talking nonsense? You want to debate me publicly? You want me to debate you publicly for money and I show you that I'm telling you the truth? And I believe in you?
All right,
How
sir.
can I be speaking nonsense?
You're speaking nonsense.
How I could be speaking
Because
nonsense?
the basic understanding of what a state-of-the-art hospital is, it means whatever they treat, the equipment used are state-of-the-art. It's simple. It ain't called for no fancy thing. What you are talking about, a special hospital for cancer. How? Come on, man. Anyway.
It's the quality and the competence of the doctors and the practitioners that are housed there, and the type of treatments that they administer. Equipment don't make a hospital state of the art.
All right, so you finish?
Right? I would like to debate you publicly. I would like to bet you some money and show you that you're wrong.
Hello? I was just trying to think. Anyway, I think people generally understand.
How could he in his
then,
argument cite a specialty hospital?
The hospital, for what he is saying, an oncology hospital, treats everything to do with cancer. There are very few hospitals like that in the whole world. Very, very few. A very few selected hospitals. No. Hi. Good evening.
Good evening.
This is a refreshing voice.
All right. Good night, Mr. Craig.
Hi.
Good night. I'm from Borbit, man. I'm a farmer, right?
Okay.
And we have lots of green banana we sell in Georgetown. And the Suriname banana come in this country and flood up the market.
I noticed a foreign banana. Yeah.
Marseille supermarket is carrying it. It's
it's in the market as well. It's in the market. It's from Suriname. It's coming from.
Yeah. It's $700 a pound. The local cayenne is $400 a pound.
No, man.
Yeah, we get lots of banana here right now.
No, the Suriname banana.
I'm telling you, there is a foreign banana being sold in the market for $200 and something dollars a pound. Cayenne banana.
I know the Suriname banana.
I don't shop at fancy supermarkets like
Suriname banana. Apart from it being sold at Marseille, it's sold elsewhere in Campbell Avenue.
I am telling you, I just go to Border Market and that market behind the fire station.
That's not the Suriname market. That's not the Suriname banana you buy.
And it's too some. I don't know.
Banana you buy.
No, man. Man, Freddie needs some sense, no, man.
It's not.
It comes in a box from a foreign country. It is labeled with a label from a foreign. I just did not know which country it's from. It's a foreign banana being sold at $2 something per pound. I go to market every Friday. Don't insult my intelligence, Freddie.
I go to market almost every day.
Here it is, gentlemen.
Yes.
Here it is. The thing is that this banana is coming in. I don't know if it's legal or illegal.
Okay.
So what we wanted, if we can get them forwarded the Minister of Agriculture to, if this banana is coming in illegal, because it's putting a lot of pressure on we local farmers in Guyana. Now we local farmers get a lot of banana right now because due to the rainy conditions, all the people banana.
But there's a lot of But there's a lot of foreign importation of fruits and vegetables that we could grow.
Yeah.
I see people at
cabbage. They're bringing a lot of cabbage from overseas.
I don't see why the government should allow foreign tomato, cabbage, and other vegetables to come in the country when we can produce right there. We can produce. We will produce.
No, we got a CARICOM treaty. We can't.
But I want you to hear this part. As I said, I went to the market and I'm 100% sure I bought a foreign banana. I never did investigate which country it came from. for $2 a pound when local banana was being sold at $400 a pound. So local farmers have got to work out their economies of scale or whatever, probably need some assistance from the government or whatever.
We sure do.
Farmers, I guess, should probably have like a farmers association and work out some of these things with the government, how to support it to bring down prices, right? Because
they have to stop the importation.
That's not easy. That's not easy. We have treaties with CARICOM that you can't stop CARICOM goods from coming into Guyana.
But if it's affecting the local farmers, though, I can't see how the treaty can affect us.
Of course, that's international law. If we agree to an integration movement, we can't. Trinidad does it, and a lot of people feel that we should stop.
Well,
we should.
This banana coming from Suriname, you know.
All right. You got another point?
No, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, good. Thanks for coming through.
Well, before anybody
the other day they were bringing in a lot of tangerines from Brazil.
You got to see. You've got to see what comes in here, and it's not being patronized by foreigners only. I have to shop at Massey Supermarket because I live right next door. I have to. But I support my local supermarket in the area where I live at Turkine. At UG Road, there's a supermarket there that I support. They don't sell banana, they don't sell tomatoes. But I am telling you, the kind of people I see buying these foreign things, it's going to be a Herculean task on any government to get those people to buy local. You are going to be disgusted. Absolutely disgusted with the Guyanese mentality when you see how these people are buying foreign things. No. I'm going to deal with it. You answer that. Hello?
Yeah, Mr. Freddie.
Yeah?
Yes, the color about the banana.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about imports. So why the Minister of Agriculture is telling people to plant more and open a new area if that's the problem you're going to face? That there's no control in import. Why?
Okay.
I'm not too sure you could control imports based on the treaties we have with other countries.
The president said by end of 2025 they will down it by 25%, but there is more import coming into the country. So what the farmers going to do? Plant less?
Freddie, there is a let me just think as you mentioned that there is to the treaty there is an exception, something called protecting your infant industry. However, if your infant industry is not producing large enough and widespread enough to satisfy the market, and then you put a protection on it, then you create scarcity, and then it causes price to go up even higher. So for you to go the distance of protecting an infant industry or protecting your banana industry so that it might grow, you got to ensure that you are able to satiate the market at a reasonable price. And if that is not happening, then the government would be foolish to then create that exception in CARICOM and then create a situation where prices then go up because they protect.
Okay, so anything else?
No, that's it.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming through.
Thank you, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 2 minutes more to go. Please, if you...
Hello, good evening.
You got to turn on your volume, sir.
Yes. Freddie?
Yeah?
Why use a railroad tax, you know? You talk one thing when you talk about massive, right? You telling people buy local all the time. All the time you tell people buy local. Are you in the trouble, massive?
Sir.
Are you remembering?
Massey sell local things.
Sir, how could you be so ignorant? Massey sells local things.
I remember the words.
Sir, how could you be so ignorant? I buy local things at Massey. Massey's a supermarket that sells hundreds of local items. I just bought 2 bottles of locally made Marby at Massey. I buy pasta. I buy Bihari pasta, and I buy Bakewell bread at Massey. What nonsense are you talking? Look, let's.
Freddie, you disappoint the man by shopping at Massey, man. All right. Any other point you get to make?
Yeah, I got a point to make.
Yeah, go ahead quickly.
The guy was talking about the hospital, right? Northwell Hospital in New York here. Northwell Hospital is 5 blocks, right? 5 blocks to the one. Northwell. But you get in emergency, right? And you suffer a kidney pain. They tell you up the road, where is a kidney facility, right? When you have a heart condition, you scrap you up whatever, and the chemical comes section. Every part of Northwell is different section they have. Not in the hospital itself. You know what I'm saying? When the guy was talking, you have to go different places where the specialist is.
Yeah.
All the specialists on Northwell is 5 blocks up. Your body structure. You don't keep it in emergency there.
We gotta go, sir. We gotta go. Thanks for coming through. We want to take one more call because our time has come. Thanks for coming through. You got a call there? Because,
no.
Okay, I normally do this every calling program. I count 1 to 10, and within that time, if there's no call, we close the show. So I'm going to count from 1 to 10. We take one more call. We have gone over time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Our program is finished. Thanks for being with us. We will see you on Wednesday, and we will see you on Friday. The show must go on. It's election time, so we've got to go.
Your friend called him back.
We've got to go. Thanks for being with us. We hope you enjoy what is left of Monday evening. See you, Leonard and I will see you on Wednesday when we have our guests. As I normally say, catch you later. Bye-bye. See you on Wednesday when